Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years. Today I want to talk with you about what I'll nickname Don't Delete the Recruiter. Now, let me explain what triggers this one. Sometimes every time I get a new requirement, I have a database and I'll send an email out to people in my database who fit the skills of the requirement. And I'll just very simply say, I'm doing a search for a client. I'll describe what the client is or does, where they're located. I'll describe the position and the compensation. I'll continue by saying, it's been a long time since we've been in contact. I thought I would drop a note to you and see if you might be interested. If you're qualified, interested, and available, please email a copy of your resume to me and I provide my email address. Now, way too often, I receive a response that is almost yelling at me. I told you to delete my email address before. Or it'll say, get rid of this, or it'll just simply say remove, the polite version of go away. And that's okay. However, I want to explain to you why it's not really in your interest to do any of those. And I want to start with a premise that I think you can agree with. The person who gets ahead isn't always the smartest. They don't always work the hardest, although those are two great qualities to have. People get ahead by being alert to opportunity. Sometimes those opportunities are internal to their organization. More often than not, they're external. Can you agree with that? If you can't, you can skip the rest of this video. If you can, then I'll simply say, you can't predict when opportunity is going to land at your lap. It won't necessarily arrive at a time where you decide that it's the right time. What you can do is just remain alert. Now, you'll receive many emails from recruiters. They'll seem absolutely wrong. And I'll speak of myself early in my career where, again, I've been doing this for more than 40 years now. When I was in my first or second year, and sometimes later, I would contact someone who would in no way, shape, or form fit a job because I just didn't know any better. I was still learning my craft. And yet at the same time, many of these opportunities I presented eventually wound up being right for someone. Does that mean you should be abusive to the recruiter if they make a mistake or if they contact you at the wrong time? No, of course not. Does it mean that you have to say yes to everything that's offered up to you? Of course not. However, the only way you can know about these opportunities is if you read the email or listen to the phone call that you get. Sometimes you'll want to take another step. Sometimes you'll simply say, and this is all you have to say, I'm not interested in this. It doesn't sound like a worthwhile opportunity for me at this time. Thanks. You can stay in touch with other things. I'm not aggressively looking. But if you think there's something that makes sense, just give me a call, send me an email. It's really that simple. Because again, if someone said to you, and I'll use my own name here, Jeff, I have an opportunity for you to go on TV and be a reality star, doing a pilot for a show on TV. Do you think I would hang up? No, of course not. I'd want to know more. I might audition. I might do more. But if I wasn't interested, all I had to do is say, thank you. I'm very flattered that you reached out to me. It doesn't seem like something I'd want to do. You can do your version of that too. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you liked today's video. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, guess what? Click the like button that's down below. If you want to add a comment there that tells people what you liked about the video or about what you see in me, please feel free to comment as well. If you're watching on my website or on YouTube, there are many other of my videos that are available. So please feel free to watch them if you're at my website, which is jeffaltman.com. That's JEFFALTMAN.com. You can sign up for a complimentary subscription to my e-zine, which is called No BS Job Search Advice. I publish it on Tuesdays with advice for job hunters. It's good anywhere in the world. At least the information is good anywhere in the world. And I make it available free. It's a $399 value. You can read other articles I've written for the e-zine, listen to podcasts of my online radio show, which is called No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I broadcast that Monday mornings at 9 a.m. on Blog Talk Radio. There's a lot of good information on my website that you can read. There's also more than 50 sites where you can post your resume to, all from mine. There's access to easy to work with career builder links, as well as Job Search Universe, both of which search thousands of other sites concurrently for job leads. There's information about my books and guides to job hunting, plus you can, of course, search all the positions I'm recruiting for from mine. Finally, if you haven't already done so, send me a connection request on LinkedIn. The address is linkedin.com/IN/the big game hunter. I'll accept connection requests from anyone, anywhere in the world, completely free. My one stipulation is I don't accept them from people in countries that are known for scams or spam or for third-party recruiters. Finally, there was one more finally. Are you trying to hire someone? Is your firm trying to hire someone? Send me an email at the address below and let me see if I can help you. Let me know what you're looking for or point me to the person that's trying to hire. I'd be happy to help. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. Hope you have a great day. Take care.